Okay, it looks like I'm good to go. Looks like I'm, whoops. Looks like I'm connected to chat. Let's see how, if mounting the phone like this today is a bit better than yesterday's setup. It's marginally less bouncy. Oh, it's done something. Oh gosh, it's gone already. Okay. I am going to pause after this car, see if I can figure out why this has done what it's done. See if I can get my chat screen back up. Do not enter pin on chat. On stream, I mean. Right, what's going on? I wonder if it's these rubber things on the side. Oh yes, that's what it is. It's bouncing around and it's pushing buttons. It's not one thing, it's another, hey? Oh goodness. Right, I think I need to do this. Has my phone crashed? Looks like it has. I wonder if the stream is still going. Wow, okay. It's really done a number on it. Okay. Well, it's not like I can pull a battery out on one of these. Well, for now, I'm going to presume it's still running. Hello there. I shall presume it's still running. Put that out of my phone out of the way. I shall put the mount in the boot. That was a colossal fail. Lasted less than 30 seconds. And deal with it when I get there. Because right now I think I'm keeping people waiting. Oh, blimey. Okie doke, let's have another go. Sorry? Yeah, of course you can. Have you ever seen one before?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
That's my age group.
Yeah.
I thought you had that all your life as well?
No, I got it last year. It had spent its whole life on display. It was in a museum for about 20 years. And then there's in a showroom on display for the next 15, 18 odd years. So I'm the first person to ever actually use it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
well, I know there's one, you know, in Welling, there's a little car showroom in there in Welling.
Okay.
And they've got one up on the wall.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Awesome.
I've grown up with it, like, knowing these all my life. So me and my brother like, oh.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Funnily enough, I'm about to hopefully to go and meet a couple of other owners that I didn't know were in the area over at the Heron Billet. So
They're
yeah.
still road legal, like you want
Yes.
right now,
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're over 14, they're legal. Yeah.
Oh, nice one, mate.
Yeah. No problem. Have a good one.
Enjoy.
Cheers. So I have no idea if I'm still connected to Twitch or not right now. My phone freaked out so badly. Yeah, my phone freaked out so badly. I have a feeling that it may well have crashed completely. Guys, let me go. Thank you very much. Cheers. The surface here is too rough to tell, but I'm hoping I sorted out the one bouncing issue I was having with the tyres this morning. I took a look, and it looked like one of the tyres had slightly come off the rim. There was just a section of about 2 or 3 inches that looked like it had sort of popped off the rim. So I let the tyre down, pushed it back in, reinflated the tyre. So I'm hoping that's resolved that. Right, where are these guys going? There we go. Thank you. I have no idea how far the guys are wanting to go this afternoon, and they probably have better batteries than mine. Down this way before. I normally come down here on my bicycle and you can get quite quick. It's a sort of gradual but continuous hill. You'll be going quite quickly by the end of it. Still got some of the bouncing issue. I wonder if the back tyres are bouncing around as well, or if it's just popped off again. Okay, this junction's going to be fun. Bad enough on a bicycle, and I've got a bit more power, relatively speaking. Okay, he's going right, I'm going. So it's somewhere around here the guys were wanting to meet. I think it was the next junction down, but I'm not sure. So I shall pull in here and hover. I'm going to turn the camera and the stream off and see if I can figure out what's going on with my phone while I'm waiting and trying to find where the guys are. Hopefully they'll be okay with me streaming it if my phone is alive, and I should hopefully be on again in 5-10 minutes time, I guess. Okay, let's go. Right. Well. You want to go left? Yeah. Oh, okay, no worries. Oh heck, there's not a proper drop curb here. Okay, bit of a shaky start. Wasn't sure which way they wanted to go. So we're going this way across to the park, I'm guessing. Just wait for everyone to catch up. They got stuck by traffic across the road. Awesome, I can see a guy up there with a radio control car. Hey! There's a friend of mine who should be here right now. There was a puff of smoke. I wonder if that's actually petrol driven then, or if it just went through a patch of dust. Okay, we've got one more with us. So I live stream this to Twitch at the moment, yeah, and then I'll upload the VOD to YouTube afterwards as well. So I'm basically starting a channel because you see, you know, I've seen a whole bunch of people doing things like truckers streaming driving across a desert or whatever, and because especially once the weather's better, I'm usually out 2 or 3 times a week in it. Brilliant. And so I thought I'd just start live streaming my rides around the area. Oh, looks like we've got everyone. Okay.
We do?
Yep. Okay, away we go.
The handbrake's not good.
It's not great, is it? No. Yeah. So one of the C5s for the boy is, not doxing anyone, no names, is limited to 7 miles an hour. That was awesome fun. It is limited to 7 miles an hour, so I don't want to lose anyone. My phone wants to come out of my pocket. That's not ideal. Right, we have to cross a road here. I shall go halfway across and block it, I think. Are they letting us go? Thank you. There we go. Thank you.
What are they?
They're called C5. Okay, they're cool. What are they? Fantastic. Everyone thinks they're new. It's quite funny, but it's cool. Literally 40 years too soon. very nice. That one's on a twist grip. Mine's just a button that says on and off for battery motor power. That one has a twist grip on it, more like a motorbike. Do you want to go ahead? I could go ahead. Nice. I'm thinking of doing that if I do a 24 volt conversion on this, that you do a twist grip to have more control over the power. They are indeed. Oops, a bit too slow for using the motor just yet. There we go. These people see we're coming. Move to one side. They're clearly going to the fairground. Can you blame them? I think I might want to go to that tomorrow. Cheers.
You're okay, all mechanically sound?
Everything good, yeah?
No,
Fancy meeting you here.
no.
Excellent.
No, it's all good.
Brilliant.
Whatever time we spend doing the brakes is all worked out, eh? Absolutely. Okay. So we're going to go across the lights. Yeah?
Yep, where do you want to head to in the park?
Don't go down because you won't be able to find
No, quite.
It's all right, it's all
Go to the General Wharf.
Watch the crowd.
Yeah, no problem. In that case, I'll lead us down. If we go down, when we get in, I'll just go off to the right, then past the bandstand and down to the General Wharf.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Lorries don't go away. Don't worry about the handbrake.
Okay? Oops, I'm leaving everyone behind. That's right, these traffic lights will let everyone catch up. There's a lot of people over there, so if we go to the left and down the drop curb on the left. Yeah, no problem. Oh heck, it's just as busy down here. Oh, they're all going that way, okay. Yeah, they're going to have trouble with the crowds. I did tell them to come this way. It's really busy over on the right. Thank you. Cheers. They are all stuck behind the people over there. Should have followed me. Okay, here we go. I shall block the roundabout and let everyone get across. There we go. Make sure the lads across. Oh, we're going straight down, are we? I'd have gone down to the right, it'd be a bit safer. It might be safer if we go to the right. Because people tend to pull out of the parking spaces without looking. No worries. Mind the pigeons. No, I'm still going too fast. The one is limited to 7 miles an hour. There we go, they're catching me up. Oh, there's a doggo to the left trying to carry a huge stick. Don't know if you can see it on camera. Oh, someone's been knocking the heads off the flowers. That's a shame. Yeah. You wait one for to come along and you get 4 all in a row.
So ask Samantha to take a video of all of this as well.
Yeah, no worries. It's fantastic, yeah. Really warm today as well. Starting to regret my hoodie choice.
I brought a jumper with me, now I just realised it's just no point.
Yeah. Do you want to go left here?
Oh, can you hear him?
Come down here. I'm hearing a beep. Beeps aren't usually good. Oh, it's just a warning beeps. It's like a horn. Yeah, I'm still having a bit of the bounce and boom. So I'm going to need to take another look at the tyre. I wonder if it's popped out of the rim again, if the rim has taken some damage. So is that one running at 24 volts?
Possibly a little bit more.
Oh really? Oh fantastic, very nice, okay. And still okay on the standard motor? Oh, that's awesome, that's really good to know.
Weird thing is, when they came out they had 2 batteries and they were 24 volt, but
Yeah.
the weird thing is, you've got to remember that lithium ion gives far more amps.
Yeah, it's true. Be interesting to see what difference that makes. With it, sort of, even without modifying it, does it make getting up a hill easier? Just simply changing to a lithium ion?
You can, with the controllers, you can actually then regulate how many amps and how many volts you're actually going through.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Dennis's one's really fast. Yep, I'm doing that to it. Yep, I want to do that to it. Go. There we go, flipping out, look at that. I'm going full belt. It's leaving me behind. I definitely want to do that to it. Yep, that just made top of my modifications list.
It makes so much difference.
Yeah. So what has been done to that?
Quite a few little bits and pieces.
Okay.
But, frame is completely standard.
Okay.
Just up rating of, should we say, instead of just going on one point, it's more than one point actually mounted in the back of the motor.
Okay, yeah.
It means it's got far more, should we say, rigidity
Yeah.
from torque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in terms of power, how what's been done to that? Is it on a twist grip? And
Yeah, we've got
okay.
a simple potentiometer here.
Okay, yeah.
So it's that simple.
Yeah.
I mean, technology-wise, it's
Have you done? Is there like a?
Do you like ice cream?
I'm okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you though. Is there like a sort of voltage ladder or something to drop it to 12 volts for the control box?
There's also been an upgrade which is then enable it to be speed managed and amp managed via mobile phone.
Oh wow, okay, very good.
So from his mobile phone he can control all 5,
Oh, brilliant, brilliant, very clever.
which is a genius idea.
Yeah.
It means, especially for the kids, we can actually
Yes.
speed limit it to 5.5
Or,
mile an hour.
yes, or go stop.
Literally on the phone can, yeah.
Excellent, very good.
Yeah. So actually having the genius,
Excellent.
but as I say, engineering-wise, I'm you could say I'm a mechanical engineer, and this man is the genius when it comes to
Electrical.
electronics. So.
Excellent. Hello there.
Are these originals?
They are indeed, yes.
1983.
Yeah, this one's an 84, and
My
yeah.
daughter's just said, what are these?
Oh.
That make you feel old.
Well, that's the thing, is I find that anyone sort of our age has sort of never seen one before, or just thinks that enjoys the kitsch value, or just, oh, that's cool. Anyone younger just thinks they're new.
I was surprisingly dismayed when Carson Kerb passed away.
Oh, it was
because
sad,
he was nearly
yeah.
my generation.
Yeah.
And I grew up with the ZX81 and
Yes.
the Spectrum. That was first computing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But these are just so iconic.
Yeah, very much so.
You own you own this, do you?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was just 40 years too soon, basically.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Everyone's used to the idea of e-bikes and electric scooters.
They're cult classic now.
Right.
Yeah.
You realise they're 40 years beyond his time.
He was, yeah.
And nobody understood it back then, but now everyone understands it.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely. So these are original.
Passed away quite recently.
Yeah, last year, yeah.
No respect that he deserved.
Yeah, bless him. Yeah.
Right, and he was just 20 years ahead.
Yeah.
They battery charged as well.
Yep,
Yeah.
Battery, simple motor, but it's
And then he did
whereas
these,
the
but
police
just
don't
didn't
like electric
They're electric,
scooters.
essentially, they're electric.
He had the genius even back then realising it's pedal power.
Yeah.
So you've actually got pedal. So it's a push bike,
Yeah.
more aerodynamic,
Yeah.
lower down, lower centre of gravity, but you've actually gained pedal power. So it means if you run out of charge, yes, you can pedal around, but you've actually got something that's very simple, very light. You can lift it up. Yeah, one person can lift the whole thing. They're simple,
Yeah.
but
They look great.
They're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. They're also legal for anyone over the age of 14 as well, so kids can ride them around. Yeah, yeah.
with the battery technology has caught up, so lithium
Yeah.
ion is different.
So it's basically, yeah.
It's got 5 times the density within a battery.
Yeah, a little bit, but it doesn't take terribly long. You get used to it fairly quickly because everyone's familiar with the idea. It's comfortable here. Yeah, exactly. Your hands just drop there naturally.
I was going to say, you're not like...
Yeah, exactly. It's almost more unnatural up there.
Yeah.
Basically, it's a recumbent bicycle with a motor assist, an electrically assisted bicycle.
Your tyre's good.
And
Jim. Have you taken a photo?
Yes,
I
yeah.
was going to say Jim would like to
Jim
see
would be fascinating. Jim would love this.
so I've started a channel on YouTube and Twitch channel. So whenever I'm out, I'm live streaming to Twitch right now.
I see you.
And yeah, and then I'll upload the video to YouTube afterwards.
Brilliant. Do you have lots of followers?
No, I've literally just started. This is
brilliant.
I've
Oh,
done
good.
about sort of 4 or 5 test rides, just still testing out where to put this. I've tried it up there, I've tried it on my forehead, I've tried it anywhere, and trying to find a decent mount for my phone as well. I had it here, but it was bouncing all over the place. But yeah, C5 Live UK. You'll find it on, well, you might find it on YouTube because it's such a small channel at the moment because I'm literally just beginning.
Brilliant. I'll take a look.
Brilliant. Good stuff.
Because I'm out sort of 2 or 3 times a week, usually in the summer.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people just like to just have it on in the background and
Yeah.
keep you company.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, thank you for that. Brilliant.
No worries.
Enjoy.
This is interesting as a Meridian line.
Yeah, forget the Meridian line.
See that any day you like. Have a good afternoon.
A pleasure.
Yeah, it's a brass strip. It's a cool idea. You can stand in the east and the west, but
You could do that pretty much to the length of the country, right?
yeah. No, it only exists there for about 12 feet.
What happens if you're just opposite? Is it half?
Their machine's broken, so they're not serving.
Oh,
Queuing. So we'll go to that one over there when it's... This is the queue for the fun fair.
it was huge. My goodness, yeah. Ah, okay.
I made a mistake when he said, I would like, what's it?
That's it. I could see the queue of people down the right. It's like, okay, we need to go down the left-hand side.
Have you hidden stuff in mine as well?
Can you put that back in the thing? Would anyone like one?
I'm okay. Thank you for offering. Cheers.
It's quite amazing how most people just look and think, is that original?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that real? Is that really one? Because they've never. Most people have never seen one. I'd only ever seen one once before this, and that was in the Centre for Computing History up in Cambridge. Otherwise, I'd know that was the first time I ever actually saw one in the flesh, and I'd always wanted one as a kid.
To me, they're fascinating.
Yeah.
You've got a plastic with a metal frame.
Yeah.
Very little rust.
Yeah.
Very little to go wrong. And in engineering, there's something called KISS, which is keep it simple.
Yes.
And the simpler it is, the less there is to go wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a lot to be said for that. Yeah.
I mean, you get some people with the complexity on putting different motors and putting the drive. I've seen one where they've got the motor up this side, one where
Okay.
they've got it mounted in the middle.
Yeah.
They add loads of framework, and you're thinking, well, it doesn't need it.
Right.
Because technically you've created a triangle there so that it can handle the torque anyway.
Okay.
The box section can handle far more power than it was designed for.
Okay. Yeah.
Simple principle. The engineering that I would see that, oops, sorry, the hub is, the hub can handle quite a bit of torque,
Okay. Yeah.
but you've got to stop it from it's the rotation
Okay.
wave.
Yeah.
You want to kick, because when you get, my brakes were failing then. Is it this? Oh.
Testing your workmanship.
It's not like I let the brakes off. I heard a click as well.
No, don't do that.
I ran you over. I've got to switch off.
Oops, you're going to go fall in your face.
Even the genius thing of the handbrake.
Yeah. Yes, really useful. Could be a bit more effective. One extra notch, I think, would help.
Go anywhere.
Well, I'm usually, once the weather's good, I'm out usually 2 or 3 times a week. And I just normally sort of come over to here, might go around the park a bit. I haven't ventured down the hill yet because I don't think I'd make it back. And I've been down through Blackheath Village itself a couple of times now, and it's, yeah, I mean, it's the first few times I've ever done it recently, going, like I say, through the village, and it was really unnerving the first time, and having done it a few times now, it's not quite as scary as I thought it was going to be. The busier it is, generally the safer it is, because everything's moving so slowly that there's plenty of time to react, and there's just no one's going fast enough to hurt you. It's when it's sort of medium busy, is when it's nice and clear, everyone can see you. It's just when it's that medium level of busyness that you need to be a bit more alert. But otherwise, it's been fine down through the village. So yeah, I've started live streaming on Twitch my rides, and upload it to YouTube as well. So I'm turning into a YouTuber. So I'm getting used to talking to myself as far as everyone else is concerned. Generally wandering around looking like a loony talking to myself.
Well, people do that with Bluetooth anyway. So.
Well, that's true, yeah.
So are they talking to me?
Ah, you're lining them up. He's lining us all up. Oh, okay. Which way are we going? Do you want me to move backwards a bit?
Have you seen there's I only saw it once during the lockdown. Similar thing, but orange.
Oh, really?
It was like a newly made.
Okay.
Not like a.
Yeah.
A what? It was like a.
Was that enclosed?
Yeah.
I think I've seen a picture. I haven't a clue. I think I've seen a picture of it once on Facebook, and that's it.
I just see the black and white fog and someone sitting in it. Yeah, very strange. I was trying to see what it was. But,
I think people are getting used to the idea of just a small electric vehicle.
They're very slow. They only go 1 mile per hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're very slow. That's the only speed they can go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. That would get really boring.
what, the orange ones?
Yeah. I saw them only going 1 mile per hour. I didn't know it was slow. Why do you never clean your C5?
Okay, we should get the sip.
I have to get all the batteries working and everything. Do the cleaning up as well.
That's it, the SIF and the Sillet Bang. I find that what the one doesn't get, the other one will.
We've tried sip. We haven't. What's the other thing?
Sillet Bang.
We tried that.
So I find that what SIF doesn't get, the Sillet Bang will, and what the Sillet Bang doesn't get, the SIF will.
Yes.
Lawrence is testing it. Check if it's working.
If I ram the throttle open full tank, then yes, you get the flip.
If you're progressive.
Gradually ramp it in,
Yeah.
no problem at all. What I've got at home, I've as a shock absorber for the bracket for the motor.
Oh, okay.
I've actually got at home, which was one of the kart racing tyres that I've actually got, which is rubber with nylon impregnated.
Okay.
That thick, which actually then can shock absorb the,
okay.
the motor.
Brilliant. Yeah, good idea.
So that.
Excellent.
You also notice on his phone what he was doing is he's then Bluetooth to this, then to actually then check the amps and the volts that are actually going through.
Brilliant. Excellent.
Fine, I'll scoot around for a little bit then.
Yeah. Yeah. Good idea. So how many volts is this one running?
It will be left home to see the cutty soft and the hole.
Okay. So it was able to go that fast on 12 volts? Okay.
So now the answer to that, this one is down to 10%. Whatever the battery
Okay.
I could run it at 240.
Okay. Okay.
So there's a
Yeah.
just
All my electrical mechanical engineering degree, I understand about VIR and I understand about volttransient watts.
Yeah.
And pretty much with those two, you're pretty much.
There's not much more you need than that. Yeah. Yeah.
But the lovely thing is to actually, I think Rob's learning from me and I'm learning from him.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's really good.
I think that with all of these, it is all about sort of you're learning something new, you're actually experimenting, and actually these are fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so much fun. I'm really enjoying my rides around it.
Oh yes.
Oh, I see ice creams incoming. Fantastic. I guess they got the machine working. Oh. Hello there.
Where did you get these cool things?
1984. So they're old, basically. Yeah. So they were made back in the 80s as sort of an early idea for e-bikes and e-scooters and that sort of
Do
thing.
you charge them up?
Yeah.
Do you cycle them?
So you pedal to get going and then use the battery to take over, and the motor just drives you from there. Yeah.
What's it called?
It's a Sinclair.
C5.
Yeah.
Sinclair.
Yeah. A C5. Yeah. They're a lot of fun. You should get two in that case, I think.
Thank you. Have a good
Oh, you're very welcome. Have a great afternoon.
Originals.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah.
Lots of people come and stare.
You're very welcome. It's not a problem at all. Yeah.
I was just walking past us and they look like Sinclair C5s and you said they are
Yeah,
Sinclair.
absolutely.
Still working after.
Well, yeah.
1983, 1984.
Yeah. So I was lucky. This one, I bought it last year. It spent its entire life on display. So it was in a museum for 20 years and then a showpiece. It was in a showroom for the next 18 or 17 years. And then I bought it last year, so I was the first person to ever actually use it. Didn't need to do much to it, just re-grease stuff that needed greasing. Stuck a battery in it, and that's about it, really.
They're legal on the road.
They are indeed. If you're over 14, they're completely road legal.
We actually had, should we say, we were pulled to one side by the police.
Police
2 days
escort.
ago, but they were actually fascinated by them. They
Yeah, I
wanted
think
to know about
everyone
them.
is, aren't they? Yeah.
The genius of it, back in 1984, 1983, he actually had the foresight to actually think about it. It's pedal assist, so you've actually got a motor, but it's actually pedal powered.
Right.
So it's a push bike, more aerodynamic,
Yeah.
3-wheeled, but you've actually got pretty much a push bike, but you've got a motor assist. So you can actually spin around, you can drive for what. Originally they were lead acid batteries, but obviously then over time then battery technology has improved, which means that now the range has massively improved.
Wow.
When you think originally it was 50 kilos of battery that
Yeah.
you pretty much have in it, now you could, with 10 kilos of battery you can do the same thing.
I was just thinking we get one. They're quite rare, darling.
They do still pop up. You can get them. Yeah, absolutely. There's a Facebook group if you.
There is
Yeah.
actually a forum where
Yeah.
there are, every now and then they come up on eBay.
Yeah.
They go between 500 and 850 quid.
It's not been more than that. Gosh.
When you think an e-scooter is generally about 350, 400 quid for a
Yeah,
half decent
yeah,
e-scooter.
We can look for one on eBay.
Yeah.
The difference is the police don't like the electric scooters,
Yeah.
but they love these.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
fascinated.
Yeah.
The thought of actually being put to one side and they just want, is it original? What's going on?
Yeah, that's the first question.
Yeah.
Is that
I've never
real?
seen one
I've never
before.
seen
Yeah.
one in real life.
If you do get bitten by the bug, the best place to get one would be finding someone on the Facebook group rather than Evil Bay. You're more likely to get something that's been used or has been in some way sort of more likely to find a running one and not get ripped off.
Yeah, yeah. It's exciting, I've never seen one. Thank you.
No, you're very welcome. Let's have a great afternoon. Let me see if I'm still attached to my stream or if I've been disconnected for a long time now.
Sorry again.
That's right. Of course, you don't need to ask. Go ahead.
Try not to to disturb you.
No, you're fine. Take all the pictures you like. Oh, I have a viewer. No worries. I think I'm still connected to chat. Okay, yep, I'm still connected to the stream. The stream is live. It says I have a viewer, but that might be me. I wonder if that's kite wine or Illinois. Oops, I'll turn the volume down. So yeah, how I had it mounted on the way over is I had the phone mounted here, so I could see if anyone's in chat. But because this bounces around so much, I mean, it'd be easy if I was all right with the idea of drilling into this, but I'm just not. I could, you know, just make a bracket, stick it there, and it'd be there. But I am not doing anything to this that's
for example,
reversible.
the 3M pads hold on GoPros.
Yeah. Will they stick to a surface like this?
Yeah.
Really? Because I thought because it's so textured, they wouldn't like it.
Get a bit of, we wouldn't say brake cleaner, something like acetone. Just take any grease off.
Yeah.
And from that, the 3M pad will stick on there, no problem at all.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get a bit of isopropyl, clean it up, and try that then. It would work quite nicely if I could mount it there, which would be easy to do. Okay.
I know. When you've got something original, you don't want to start drilling holes in it.
Yeah, exactly. I went to the extent that because the tyres had never even seen a road, I took the original tyres off. I've kept them separately. I've kept sort of most things that tend to get lost or worn out. I've put them separately to keep all the sort of original stuff.
Sensible. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I don't really want to do certainly anything visible that's irreversible. Things like motor bracing, I can't help thinking that is an upgrade people wouldn't complain about. The 12 to 24 volt upgrade potentially is something that can be done reversibly. It's easy enough to just stick a voltage ladder or something in there so that it's still just 12 volts to the control unit and 24 to the toy. And I'd want that switchable so you can have legal mode.
This one here, we've actually got a switch just here, so if you need to, you can switch off.
Okay, yeah, dead switch. That's a good idea.
Switch on and off switch, which is actually on the hand controls.
Okay.
Because my switch is actually here.
Okay, brilliant, yeah.
Sorry.
No worries.
I found a new...
Yeah.
Switch them off.
Yeah, it's a very good idea, really good idea.
No, I was going to fly model aeroplane. I made a tunnel, transmitter receiver, then manually, manually joystick the speed.
Okay, fantastic.
The thing is, you don't think about it as horsepower, you think it as torque.
Yeah.
And torque is a mathematical equation of the amount of volts times the amps.
True, yeah. It's really busy here today.
Almost feels like a weekend. But it's
Yeah,
not.
it really does. I mean, it's half term or Easter for our schools, but not for the tourists. Well, I suppose it might be, yeah. That was a dumb thing to say. Yeah, it probably is for them too. But you would imagine... Oh, yeah, no, nothing. I think I was about to talk rubbish. More rubbish. Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Of his class, it's probably over like 75% of
Okay.
somewhere or other.
Very nice, yeah.
They look quite crowded.
I guess this is other schools coming to London for their Easter holidays and Easter break.
A lot of people thinking, actually, it's nice weather, let's go up here.
I think so, yeah. It's yeah, really warm today. Yeah, so over there is the Royal Observatory, which I've never actually gone into. So I really should go in one day. I've never been in. There's a couple of buildings attached to it along the way down here, and I really ought to actually take a look.
Countries with different time zones. That's why you get Christmas earlier in some countries. Yeah. Well, the line of time is actually passing through Greenwich.
That's why they say GMT.
He said to me, "Oh, can we go to India for Christmas?" I said, "Why is that?" He said, "Because Christmas is earlier."
That's true. Can't argue with that.
Things if you're really crafty, you go to India and then you come back.
Yeah.
Double
Make it
up.
back in time, maybe. Just about. But, you know, we'll probably get as far as South Africa for that, actually, to make it in time.
I have to say, I love genius knowledge. The logic of it is perfect.
Yeah. Funny thing he told me was I was explaining to him about Santa and the magic of Christmas and how he goes around the world delivering presents to all the children. And he said, "Oh, Mummy, what's the difference between Santa and Mr. Happy?" Oh God, it's ruined already. Age 3. No more? I'll eat it, thank you.
I think we're having our pictures
You know
taken.
what's quite funny? A lot of people go in there and we're more of an attraction.
I was just saying to chat, I've never actually been in the Royal Observatory. I've lived here my entire life. I've never been in.
This is the first time I've ever been.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Oh, you've got a dribble.
Oh. No, me. It's an ice cream.
I didn't have a white t-shirt today. I'm so glad because 9 times out of 10 when I've got a white t-shirt it ends up down me.
It's sod's law, isn't it? Without doxing yourself right now, what sort of area do you live in? If you've not been up here before.
I actually live in Western Kent.
Ah, okay, all right, yeah.
So
yeah.
For me, it's a 20-mile trek. But,
yeah.
Coming to here is lovely. Everything's open.
Yeah.
Rob lives. Well,
yeah.
Sam lives just up the road.
Yeah.
But Rob lives in Beckenham.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
So it's we all travel around, but it's like we have all the vehicles here and we can then sort of whiz around.
Excellent. It's a lovely place to have them. We're really lucky.
So they've got a transit van, so you can actually.
Ah,
he's got a Mercedes,
excellent.
He loves his Mercedes ML because he can fit 2 Sinclair C5s in the boot of the ML. But then if you've taken all 5 of them out, then he's got the transit van, so you can actually.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. When I got this, I brought it home in the back of my Fiesta. It just fit. I had to put the front seat as far forwards as it could possibly go and tilt it forwards as well, and poke this in at the back at an angle from one corner to the other, and it just fit. It's not something I'd want to do again, but it got it home. So yeah, I was very lucky that it did fit.
These they're quite deceptive. You think,
yeah,
no, that'll fit in, and then you realise, oh.
Actually, it's longer than you realise. Yeah.
We actually had that with those kids. There were kids that we were going by, and they said, "Oh, is it for hire?"
Oh, wow, okay.
Where did you get them from? Can we hire them?
I said, where'd you get it? 1984.
That's 1983.
Yeah.
I know, it's quite amazing to think 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah, very much so.
Although, can you imagine if...
Sorry? Yeah, I've swapped a different SIM into my phone. Sorry? That won't work either, but Facebook Messenger will, because it's purely internet data driven. WhatsApp combines with a number, so I don't think it'll work when I'm using this SIM. So basically I bought a different SIM that's just got ridiculous amounts of data for streaming too. Because my original number doesn't have much data, but since Brexit, all of the mobile phone companies are ditching their roaming. You can't go to Europe. So for as long as I maintain that contract, I can still keep Europe and USA and that sort of thing.
With my phone, I've got a Xiaomi. It actually has dual SIM.
Oh, fantastic! Really useful. How do you sort of switch between them, so to speak? How do
you can set them up if you want to set one up for mobile phone and one up for the data.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I just pop out the slot and both SIM cards can go in.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, really useful.
Very simple.
Yeah.
48 megapixel camera.
Nice.
It's ridiculous. It's over 170 gig of memory.
Oh, very good. Amazing. Wow.
Cool. And the ridiculous thing is, I'll say technology. It's got Snapdragon 787.
Okay. Yeah, nippy.
It's got everything you need in it.
Excellent.
But it works.
Yeah.
Why are the students?
So in the Easter holidays, they've gone on a school trip. Probably a language course or something. I was saying it's nice to see them coming back.
Yeah.
That's how I've seen them since.
Yeah. No, it's lovely seeing tourists for a change. I love it. It makes it really sort of vibrant.
Well, they were
Lame word, but
tourists during the pandemic.
yeah.
Now the pandemic is getting better.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
Well, at the moment, I think they're going herd mentality, so they're actually going to the point.
the death rate
my nieces
is
for last
terrible.
My niece for last 2 months, they basically said nobody has to wear masks. And it's the government that said that,
Yeah.
not the school.
Yeah.
Some schools have actually resisted it.
Oh, good for them. Yeah, good. My friend's kid, friend's daughter, sorry, it sounds so impersonal. Over half of her class are all off sick. The infection rate is through the roof right now. I just had a 4th jab.
You look at the Google. Google have got the statistics for the people that are actually registered infected at the moment.
Yeah.
21.1 million.
Wow, that's 1 in 3. My
But
goodness.
one of the things that I'm noticing a lot of, because they're now charging £90 for the PCR,
Wow.
for the PCR test, but people are actually getting a lateral flow test, failing it, not registering it because then they don't want to have to pay the £90.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So they, pardon? So buy.
Oh, you want the cushion?
It's actually my handbrake at the moment.
When you use the other cushion seats, like the
No,
one that
here you
doesn't
go.
fly away.
Here you go. Here you go.
Voila!